start out with an Asian pear that we're going to core, peel, and cut into chunks. Don't worry if you don't like pears, you won't get any taste out of this. The reason we use this is there's enzymes in Asian pears that tenderize meat. This is just going to tenderize our pork for us. While we're doing that, here's a list of the ingredients you're going to need. Now, if you go to your local Asian store, you can find this red pepper paste, gochujang, and it's really essential to this dish. Okay, we've got our pear all cut up chunks. I'm going to go ahead and put that in our food processor. We're going to add our garlic cloves to that, and we're going to toss in our ginger. Now, I kind of cheated on the ginger here. I had this squeezed pre-crushed ginger, so I went ahead and used it. And we're just going to go ahead, hit the button, and puree this. Now we've got our pork tenderloin here. Cut this up, and you want to cut this into slices that are pretty equal, anywhere from about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch. Doesn't have to be too close, but you want to keep it pretty close. With that all cut up, I'm going to turn to our spring onions. I'm just going to go ahead and cut those on the bias into pretty large chunks. Now we put our pork into a stainless steel pan here, and it's time to add the rest of our ingredients. I'm going to pour our mixture out of our food processor right over top of that. Next up, throw in our spring onions. We're going to put in our brown sugar. And next, we're going to go ahead and put in our red pepper paste. Now, don't get carried away with this. This is a very hot dish, so it's pretty spicy just the way it is. Now we've got our soy sauce. We're going to put that in there. And it really doesn't matter what order you do these in. This just happened to be the order that I did them in. Next one I put in there was my sesame oil. And that's followed by my mirin. Just going to use our red pepper flakes. Now we're going to put on some gloves. We're going to go ahead and mix this up. Just mix it by hand. You can use a spoon if you want to. I like to get in there and just make sure that it's mixed really good. Everything's nice and coated. You actually want to make sure you get that pepper mixed in there because you want that nice red on there. I'm going to sprinkle a little salt on that, cover it, and let it sit for at least an hour. Now moving out to our grill. We put our hot charcoal on the right side of our grill and our water pan on the left, so we have two different temperature zones. We've made a foil envelope and put a couple tablespoons of olive oil and the rest of our garlic in there and put it over the charcoal. As soon as you hear that olive oil start to boil, move that over that water pan so it doesn't burn on you and get bitter. Now it's time to go ahead and put our meat on. We just want to get a nice char on this at this point. I'm going to put it on there. Leave it for about maybe 3 minutes. It's a very hot grill. Then we're going to go ahead and flip it over. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to move that over to the left side over the water pan. We're going to put some more meat on. Just going to continue this process until we run out of meat. Doing these about 3 minutes a side on the right side. Then we're moving them over that boiling water in that pan. Now, once we've done all of our meat, we want to move it all over to the left side, and we're going to close the hood, and we're going to wait 5 minutes. The 5 minutes is up. We're going to go ahead and take our meat off and plate it up. We're going to wrap this in a lettuce leaf with some daikon radish, carrot, and a couple cloves of that garlic. We've served it with white rice and some kimchi. Enjoy.